back by the end. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a full span, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.
Good evening. Welcome to iBoxingHub. If you're new to this channel, guys, subscribe, like, and share. I go by the name of BIYENGE, featuring your Truly Tre. What's good?
Yes, cuz, big up to you and big up to the whole of the community. We obviously appreciate the continued support, and yeah, we're just grateful for a tremendous weekend. Cuz, before we get into the show properly, you know we got to do it. We obviously have to hear from our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. We've obviously got Dan. Big up to you, Dan. Big up to you. Saying what's up, guys. Big up to you, my brother. Hopefully, you know you enjoyed this tremendous show. But here's a quick word from our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. Yes, people, you know the spiel by now. It's iBoxingHub in association with D-Rock. So people, take advantage of that discount code, which is iBoxingHub24, and you get 40% off everything. So if you like what my cousin was wearing during that little skit, he's doing a little shadow boxing in a tracksuit, just head over to that description and utilize that code. Cuz, you know, it's been a tremendous weekend, and I just felt that it's only right, you know, we give this fight, you know, the coverage it deserves. It might have not been the fight that, you know, people, the casuals, will kind of look back and think, you know, this is a proper classic, but it was more, you know, two men, two warriors, you know, fighting for that title, you know, and it was just great just to see the result, cuz. And yeah, I'm just excited just to round this up. Obviously we've got Dan saying that I thought it was a good domestic fight. I did as well. Cuz, break it down, man. Just let me know what you're saying about, you know, the overall event. BBC's first one as well, so I'm sure you just went on your TV, BBC2, it was there, man. So what you saying, man?
Yeah, no. Do you know what? It felt weird to be on BBC. I'm not gonna lie, 'cause obviously it's just I'm used to watching boxing on either the likes of Sky Sports, The Zone, etc., or even YouTube. But for it to be on BBC, it was different. It was a bit different, but it was nice. But I was looking forward to the main event, and it's just weird because somebody asked me. I remember you asked me my prediction. I said I don't know because obviously they're both good competitors. Fraser, with the Olympic pedigree, etc., you would think you would go more for him, but then obviously Jamie Conley's got back my Conley's brother, innit? But in watching the fight, it seemed like it was going one way. I thought, oh my gosh, like what's going on? I want to see more, and then when the points got deducted from Jamie, I thought, oh man, this is definitely going to distance, and I think Clarke's got this one in it. But I think in round 11? Round 11, where I think he had Clarke buzzed, and I remember Clarke going to his corner, and his coach was asking if he was okay, if he wants to continue, if not, he's gonna throw the towel in, And I'm just happy that TKV got the win. He went to his backyard. He's from North London. Barry must be so proud. Do you know what I mean? He's like, he's a British heavyweight champion. Do you know what I mean? And more. He's now. He's achieved. He's now achieved that. Now he can progress on to challenge. To challenge bigger, well-known names. So if he wants to go on the the European route, he can go there. or if he wants to rematch Adelaide, he could do that. If he wants to defend his title, he can do that. Because at the moment they're talking about him defending his title against what's his name? What's his name? Dave Allen. That'd be
Okay.
an interesting fight. Him and Dave Allen. The reason why I say it's interesting because when Dave Allen fought Fraser Clarke, it just seemed one-sided. But you know, when Dave Allen fought Johnny Fisher, you saw what Dave Allen done. So to see Jamie TKV and Dave Allen, it will actually be a spicy one. Yeah.
Mad. Cuz you broke it down tremendously, and yeah, I just felt that, you know, it's only right that, you know, we give this fight the proper coverage it deserves, because look, both guys were fighting, you know, for that, you know, British heavyweight title. You know, it's the first, you know, proper event on the BBC as well, BBC Two as well. So the access was truly tremendous. Just the fact that you had both warriors, you know, look at Jamie even getting these kind of shots in the face. You know, it's just back and forth. You know, the shots, especially this shot right here, man. This shot right here just says, you know, everything that needs to be said. And cuz I'm not gonna lie, I did call it, and we've got, you know, big up to, you know, Crossroads in boxing, IBH North. They've obviously got the boxing league, and I actually went to my prediction, and I had Jamie, you know, winning by unanimous decision. And cuz I'm not gonna lie to you, like I looked online, I looked at the bookies, and I'm not gonna lie, I had to be a bit cheeky here, and I just stuck a tenner in it on these 11-1 odds, and you know, it gave me, you know, great results for points, man. And the reason why I wanted to kind of display that, I didn't want to put it out there to kind of boast or brag or anything. It was more of just disrespect, you know, from the bookies to, you know, think that Jamie does not have a chance to, you know, at least, you know, get this victory. And even on points as well, cuz, man. I know with the back and forths, you know, I kind of got sucked into the Eubank Ben situation where I looked at the press conference. But for this fight, I kind of had to look back, look at how both guys are fighting. Jamie didn't even have the best of camps, man. We're obviously going to be speaking with Bazza, you know, on the show tomorrow. We're going to get his perspective because he's happy. We was going to get him on today, but he's celebrating right now. Jamie needs to recover, man. So we'll probably get him on at some point, man. But the main thing, cuz I'm just proud of my brother, man, because you know, like you said, Congolese, you know, just for him to, you know, go out there, you know, show the world that, you know, he's got courage, he's a warrior, and he was able to, you know, do what he needed to do to get that victory. And the respect afterwards, cuz tremendous, man. Big up to both warriors, really, man. And what's everyone in the chat saying? Dan's obviously saying love the respect between both warriors, 100%. His eye was closing up to Jamie TKV, 100%. Dan, 100%. I agree. I was expecting a knockout. Yeah, you know what? A lot of people were expecting knockouts in this fight, and I understand why, because of the back and forth in the press conference and what was being said. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, Jamie, he was his dad. You know, you've seen the history of his dad being a pro wrestler and WWE just being in contact with him. So I think he knew that entertainment also sells, man. Like, this is part of the BBC, but a lot of people didn't know in the back end that, cause during camp, like, he was saying that he was ill. You know, he was ill during. You know, he was just. You know, he didn't have the best of camps, man. So coming into this fight, we don't even think he was probably 100%, but he still showed grit to, you know, get the job done, man. So that's why I'm truly proud of our Congolese brother, man, once again, man. So Jamie, big up to you, my brother. Big up to Bazza as well. I know Bazza right now is gassed. We wanted to get him on today, man, so you guys can get the energy, man. But no, we're gonna get him on tomorrow for sure. Fraser Clarke showed heart to stay in his feet and keep going, cause crazy heart, innit?
I mean, what is next for Fraser Clarke? Because I feel like, do you think he's affected by the loss of Bobby Wardley?
I'll be honest with you, cuz, and you know, we watch boxing. We know, the dynamics of how things is. There's certain fights in boxing, and the guys tonight for Fight Night Chronicles, they're gonna talk about a specific fight, but we're gonna get to that soon. This fight with Wardley, I think the two wars that he had with Wardley, it took a lot out of him, cuz, man, both physically and mentally as well, man. So coming into this fight, the only way he was beating Jamie, in my opinion, was, knocking him out, man. And you saw that Jamie was able to, withstand some big shots, but at the same time, he was able to, throw some big shots on his end as well, man. And look, it could have ended, by KO, like what a lot of people predicted, man. But both guys are warriors, man, and they did what they needed to do to, at least, make the fight, a good one for the fans, man. So, no, big up to both guys in the end.
Yeah, man. Oh, Whittaker got the win as well. I didn't watch the fight, but I think was it round one knockout?
Show me the money. I think, yeah, he did it early, cuz, man. Like, it was so early. The fight ended so early, cuz, yeah, that he didn't even have time to change over from the Jamie TKV fight. By the time he changed over, it was already done. So we already knew what was gonna happen with that, man. He's in a good place now. Good trainer he's got with him, good coach. Still in that Emmanuel Stewart / Kronk, tutelage. So yeah, I'm just excited for, what's next for him.
Yeah, I wanted to briefly talk about the Dylan White and Lawrence Okolie. And I remember I briefly mentioned it on Wednesday. My understanding, they made an offer, but what Dylan was saying, the offer was embarrassing. And, you can't expect him to get ready in 3 weeks' time. And not just that, it goes, it doesn't make sense him fighting Okolie in Nigeria. He said, if the fight's here in the UK and the money was serious, then he's happy to do it. But in the meantime, he goes, he ain't gonna fight him. He's got nothing to prove. I think, I mean, from a boxing fan, would you want to see a trilogy of Dylan White v Derek, or would you like to see Dylan White fight Lawrence Okolie?
You know what? That's the $1 million question, cuz, man. I just want to see Dylan get a fight that he will just get paid what he deserves, really, man. Obviously, Dan is saying Derek. I wouldn't mind to see it, man, but it needs to be at least a figure that, makes sense for both guys, man.
He also said that with Derek, the fight was going to happen, but Derek had too many demands. He wanted this, he wanted that. He changed the split of the purses and that. It came to a point where I just think Queensbridge just couldn't be bothered no more. But it could be something that they may revisit in the new year. But at the moment, as we stand, it's a crazy one because it's 2-0. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like going into this third one, it might be 3-0. So I think Derek most probably wants to fight somebody that he knows will be able to beat KO and get paid good money and retire. Because if Derek was to fight Dylan and Dylan knocks him out, would he retire on the spot or would he say one more fight?
No, that's it. It's done, man. And then Dylan just gets upgraded, gets that mandatory spot in the IBF rankings, and
that's where I'm a bit confused on. So he's currently ranked number 1. Correct me if I'm wrong.
He's currently the interim IBF champion.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Do you know what? At this point, I would like to see Derek and Zhang. That's a fight. Derek and Zhang. That'll be a good fight.
Yeah, I would like to see that as well. Dan's obviously saying Derek always says one more fight. Zhang, I think that would be a big fight, man. I think that would be a big fight. And I've said it a few times, cuz man, do it in Beijing. You know, so His Excellency, you know, I've said it a few times, man. If you're watching, make sure you do Riyadh season China at the Bird's Nest Stadium. You know, that would be a slobber knocker, as JR would say in WWE, man. So, yeah.
Well, Canelo and Crawford in talks for a rematch.
Well, El Presidente, he wants round 2.
Well, that's the rumors. So, you know, with the rematch, you know, repeat or revenge?
What if it happens?
Yeah.
I don't think the rematch happens, cuz.
If it was to happen, repeat or revenge?
Yeah, we've seen that style, Canelo. It just doesn't work, man. It doesn't work with a Crawford, man. Crawford would do it again. I agree with Dan. I think it may be more conclusive the second time round, so one of them ones.
You reckon that, you know, with the rematch, it goes to distance? You reckon that Crawford knocks out Canelo?
I think this time round, cuz Crawford will get the stoppage, man. Crawford gets the stoppage, in my opinion, cuz.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. He'll be the first person in, correct me if I'm wrong, in boxing history to stop Canelo.
I know.
Or TKO.
Cuz, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Me saying that, El Presidente, I'm a big fan of his as well. But just that style, the boxing IQ, man, I just think we get too frustrated again, man. So yeah, same result would happen again. KO second time as well. Dan's agreeing. I'm a big fan of Canelo, and I would love to see revenge. Dan, I'm just like you as well. I'd love to see revenge, and then we get the trilogy, and you know we get the whole build up to. I would love to see that, man. But it's Crawford's style, man. His style is truly tremendous, and just the fact that he's able to, you know, be a switch hitter, so he can fight you, you know, southpaw, but then at one point he can just switch up and, you know, be orthodox, man. And it's just, he's a problem, cuz, man. He's definitely a problem for anyone who gets in the ring with. And the fact that he was able to go up to Canelo's division, no restrictions, no issues, no problems, whatever, and still, you know, get the victory. No, credit, man. I think he will do it again.
You know what? There's a big fight happening next weekend. Not many people are talking about it.
Who's the true GOAT? Yeah, what big fight? Yeah, you must be. Are you talking about?
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this one. This is PBC, baby. PBC. Yeah.
PBC.
Premier Boxing Champions, man. Let's get it. What you saying?
I'm gonna have to go for Roach because of his last performance when he fought Tank.
Cool.
Obviously, Tank. I'm hearing that he's in talks with Kid Austin.
Yep.
That should be an interesting one as well. Tank, is he still current WBA champion?
Yeah, so they're obviously trying to go through the WBA route to fight the WBA champion. So yeah, it makes sense. He obviously, you know, had that chance to fight Shakur, didn't happen. So going for the next champion makes sense, man. So let's see if Tank is, you know, ready for that. I think Pitbull personally. So yeah, we've got some people going for Pitbull. We've got Lamont Roach, you know, about to get this victory as well. I think he'll win this, man. I can't lie. His style, we've seen, you know, with that fight with Tank, that he's able to, you know, go toe to toe with you, but he's very calculated as well, man. So, and he'll use this fight as a springboard to kind of measure, okay, this is what Tank did to him, but I did this to, you know, Pitbull. I stopped him. So, statement.
Yeah. Oh, Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's the next big fight happening? Apart from, the Jake Paul and AJ.
That is in the calendar for next, cuz man. So just you tell me,
Oh,
man.
like, like, all jokes aside, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really think Jake Paul's got a chance?
Depends, cuz man. Remember when we used to grow up watching WWE, and you had The Rock versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania. We didn't know what Vince chose. He had this guy as the victory, man. So we don't
Dude,
know
this
if.
is boxing. This is not acting. This is not WWE.
Hey,
This
man.
my question is, yeah, like,
No, cuz I'm joking, man. Obviously on paper, Jake Paul's got no chance. It shouldn't happen, man. But if he was to actually do a job, cuz it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, man. Obviously, big up to you, Castillo, for that, man. But have you seen who he's sparring with this week? He also dropped Triple D this week in sparring. Who? Oh, Jake Paul. Ooh, Jake Paul, my boy, as well. Damn. So we've got Jake Paul, as a winner here, cuz mad. You know what's so crazy as well, and look,
yeah.
guys, gamble responsibly. I'm not someone that's promoting it, man, but you go look at the odds. The odds were about 8-1 for Jake Paul to win. In this kind of fight, you would think that the odds should be like similar to what Jake. No, I would say it needed to be at least 20-1 odds or 50-1 odds, because it shouldn't happen. Cause, in my opinion,
Thing is, yeah,
it's a gold
a lucky
medalist and
punch,
champion.
a lucky punch that lands clean, the buzz.
33-1 odds.
But I don't think AJ will even allow Jake to do anything. If I'm honest with you, because yes, it is embarrassing, because if that's the case, then you might as well just retire if you was to lose. No disrespect to Jake Paul, but to saying that you want to become a 3 times world champion, and this is like light spar work for you. Well, Jake, you can see where Jake's punches are coming from, but he swings. Would Jake trade with AJ in the middle? I can't see it. I think he'll try, and then until he gets a body shot, then he might think, oh no, I'm gonna just try and move for the whole 12 round. Do you know what I mean? Just to look good. I see him running. I can't see him. I could be wrong, because at the moment Jake Paul has been sparring with the likes of Lawrence Okoli, which I find a bit baffling. But then again, I think that might all be part of the plan. Lawrence, just to see, to give AJ feedback. Oh yeah, Jake Paul's doing this. Watch out for this.
Yes.
Da, da, da.
We've got a Jake Paul fan right here in Dan saying that he's been sparring with Anderson and Triple D. And you're saying Lawrence Okoli as well.
Yeah.
He must be taking this seriously, cuz, man.
But remember, sparring is sparring, isn't it? Remember, the real fight is happening in the ring. Do you know what I mean? Remember, everyone says they had a tough camp, hard camp, great camp, but in the ring, that's where you got displayed. So,
100%. No, you're right, man.
Yes, they're both making money, but I just can't see this fight going past 3 rounds. I can't see it going past 3 rounds. I could be wrong, but I can't see it going past 3 rounds. Just remember, look what he done to Ngannou.
That's true, man. Big up to John. Big up to John. Same facts, man. And sparring is different, yes, but he can't write off Jake, man. So Jake versus AJ is fixed. Oh my days, 95 million. Oh man, damn. Do we have WWE happening right now in our eyes?
Jake, he's done well. He's doing well. But just remember, he actually lost to a professional fighter, Tommy Fury. You know what I mean? Now, from Tommy Fury, who's a professional, to now fighting a 2 times world champion, heavyweight world champion, dude, like, yeah. So that means if Jake Paul beats or batters AJ, that means Tommy Fury can beat AJ, no?
Um, nah, man, nah. That's a. I just think the dynamics is completely different, man. Obviously, AJ making game 95 million is levels. I'm an old guy. I applaud AJ. No, it is fair, man. Jake would beat Fury right now. I agree with you as well. Just the fact that the first one was so close as well. I'm thinking that it was more of an embarrassment for Fury. I know I don't want to disrespect fighters, warriors that step into the, squared circle, man. But yeah, I think that Jake that fought Fury years back is not the same Jake that we see right now, man. So he's, dedicated to the game, not giving him, much of a chance, man. But I agree with what Dan was saying, man. I don't see why the odds should be 33 to 1 odds instead of 8 to 1 odds. That's the same odds that Anthony Yard had when he was fighting Benavidez, man. So it's crazy, man. Absolutely mad. Do the bookies know something that we don't know, cuz?
Do you know, look, it's boxing, isn't it? It's boxing. Anything's possible in boxing, as we all say it. But like I said, I can't see this getting past 3 rounds. Yeah, I can't see it getting past 3 rounds.
But cuz, let me ask you a hypothetical one.
Yeah.
You don't see it going past 3 rounds, but let's get into that realm of, let's say the fight goes past 3 rounds. Yeah. What would your perception be at that point?
If that fight goes past 3 rounds, it's a simple. Honestly, I think because Jake is not trading with AJ. AJ is like basically hunting him down, and he's probably bear hugging him, whatnot. That's the only way I can see it, because I can't see. Like I said, I'm using Ngannou as an example, and then Ngannou, he's an actual fighter. Or don't know what Jake Paul's a fighter as well, but Ngannou, he's a former UFC champion. Do you know what I mean? And he went there to trade with AJ. Obviously, AJ's knocked him out. With Jake, I think he's got a plan. I don't know if his plan will work. He's got a game plan, but I can't see him trading in the middle with AJ. I can't see that happening. Unless he was to throw the punch from Gods and it buzzed the AJ. That's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, I can't see it.
No, that is a fair point, man, and this is obviously a fair point as well from Dan. Now, big up to Dan just for getting involved in the chat. Tommy Fury is no better than domestic level. Jake could be amongst the mix. I'm not gonna lie to you, cuz.
Yeah, where would you, as a Jake Paul now campaigning at heavyweight, yeah. So, where would you rank him?
No, but it's subjective, cuz, man. Because at the moment he's ranked 15 in the WBA.
Sorry,
he's ranked 15 in the WBA.
Ngannou, when he fought Fury, and some said that they reckon they beat Fury, he was ranked. Where was he ranked on the WBC?
I think he was
6th or 8th. So
I'm mad like that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. What money could do nowadays, man. I would put Jake Paul in the top 10 if he beats AJ. I would put him in the top 20 right now. He is currently top 15 in the WBA in one of the organizations. So I prefer Fury, but AJ's still my guy. We UK. Now, 100% John, man. Thanks for getting involved.
Okay, all right. Now I have a question to ask everyone this year.
All right.
So he's ranked top 15 on WBA. Yeah. So can Jake? So I'll ask your question. In fact, I'll ask everyone this question. There's 3 heavyweights. Yeah. There's 3 heavyweights. Can Jake Paul beat these 3 heavyweights? These active heavyweights. Mike McCauley.
No.
Joseph Parker and Paddy Wardley.
No.
So you're saying to them, no. But then what makes you think that Jake can beat AJ?
I'm not saying that Jake will beat AJ, but I'm saying on paper, this fight shouldn't be no longer than 1 round. But
yeah, I give you that. But
it shouldn't be.
That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be. But here's the thing: he has a game plan. he's like I said, for me, I'm saying ain't getting past 3 rounds. And people say, why did you say 3 rounds? I'm saying, look, he's gonna try something, run around, bear hug him, to try doing a Coley. I don't know, just do something where he wants to make the fight boring, crap. And then if he was to go to distance, I still lose. He'd be like, well, you know, I went to distance with a former heavyweight champion, put some respect on my name. Something dumb like that. It's like, look, when his brother had an exhibition fight with Mayweather, oh, Logan beat Mayweather. No, he didn't. It's delusional. But I get it. He's good at marketing. I rate him. Like, look, dude, he's doing his thing. But come on, let's come on now. But hey, it's boxing.
He's a marketing genius, man.
Of course he is.
If I was AJ, I would take the 100. Yep. Why not, man? He's saying go the distance, man. Would you do it, cuz?
Go the distance? Nah. Well, I see it. It's easy money. I've been out for 13 months. I could have fought a professional boxer. Well, when I say professional, sorry, somebody ranked, whatever. But I've taken this opportunity to fight this dude. It's something different. It's in America. Yeah.
Miami, Florida.
Yeah, let's do it, you know? So, but yeah, nah. Go to the distance, this and that, nah. That's just, yeah.
I would.
But like you said, look.
Boy.
Huh?
No, I'm just reading some of the comments here, man. People want to get Jake Paul out of boxing. What if it isn't that easy? It's true.
Thing is, yeah, I'm not.
Big up to F4 Breeze. Boop.
I like what Jake does. Yeah, I like what he's doing. He gives me jokes. He gives me the most jokes. Like, literally, he's funny. He's a funny guy. But sometimes we just have to be honest. Like, there's delusional and then there's the reality. And the reality is he's fighting a former world heavyweight champion, right? And if he was to beat him at buzzing, then, wow. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, I named 3 opponents. He said, no, he can't beat him. Okay, let's put Joe Joyce, Martin McCauley, no, or Fraser Clarke or Jamie TKV. Can Jake beat them?
No. Jamie would absolutely, you know, like what we've got Dubba, you know, we would eat that up properly, man. Jamie would absolutely, because think about it, it's just different mindsets as well, man. Like, obviously AJ's made so much money, but then if you're giving someone like Jamie that kind of opportunity, he hasn't got that kind of money before, but he's going to be hungry, because he's going to be peak, man. You would absolutely tear him apart for it.
And AJ said his mindset said he's going to war. You know, as much as people may laugh, because look, end of the day, look, all right, when Fury fought on Ngannou, Fury didn't take him serious. Fury thought, this is going to be night, give him easy work. Until Ngannou hit him, do you know what I mean? And he dropped him. But I don't think AJ wants to make that same mistake. You don't want to go in there thinking, this is going to be easy work. No. I think he's going there, he's seen him like a proper, legitimate, you know, heavyweight boxer. So, yeah. Let's wait and see, man.
We just have to wait and see, cuz, man. We just have to wait and see, man. But yeah, once again, this is a tremendous show. Big up to you, cuz. I just want to read out a few comments before we wrap up. AJ should break the contract rules of letting the fight chill until the late rounds. You should break him round 1, even if that means, you know, he doesn't get the rest of the money, which is fair. Jamie kills Paul, which is true, man. Is Paul that is mad. Is he on roids? We don't know, my brother, man, but I'm sure, you know, he should be good. TKV unfortunately will follow. My brother, I don't think our Congolese brother will be on the rules, man. Trust me, man. He's hungry, he's ready for war, and cuz, man, once again, big up to, you know, Jamie, you know, Bazzer as well. We're gonna have Bazzer on tomorrow, you know, just to discuss, you know, a few bits, man, which I'm gonna be excited for as well. But yeah, cuz, just a quick one for the people. Make sure you are tuning into the channel, you know, around 10 o'clock. You know, the Fight Night Chronicles is back, and they're going to be covering, you know, Julio Cesar Chavez versus Mildred Taylor, Thunder versus Lightning, episode 5. Cause the reason why I'm kind of just promoting it, man, because there's certain fights in boxing. You obviously mentioned, about Frazier Clarke, having those fights with Wardley, and that took something out of him. This fight, people, if you don't know your history, Mildred Taylor, was known as the next Sugar Ray Leonard coming through. And this fight right here, literally took his prime, man. And it was so grueling. Yeah, people, I just want the lads to just go and, enjoy that tremendous fight, man, because it's going to be, it's going to be a good one, man. So, love TKB from Brum. No, big up to you, my brother, man. Big up to you. That fight, yeah, man. No, big up to you, man. Big up to you, my brother. But yeah, cuz, God bless you. God bless the community. Thank you so much for the support. And make sure you continue to support us continuously, because, we'll continue to do what we do on our part. But yeah, cuz, hand it over to yourself. Tag right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like my cousin said, God bless you all. Thank you for supporting us, following us. We've got more to give. Keep following us, keep supporting, and we shall see you next week. Have a lovely, productive week. Peace and love.